I don't care about the money side of the super fight, you know. The fighters do. I told John Jones, I said, you lost $1 zillion tonight. Congratulations.
Was he bummed?
He's bummed. Yeah, he's bummed. Jones is bummed. Well, he was the link to both fights, you know. And it's inevitable. It's inevitable. I mean, you never know what's going to happen if a guy can run undefeated his whole career and then retire, or if tonight's going to happen. You know, you never know when that day is going to come. I don't think about that stuff anymore. I don't get all, you know, like I know what's going to happen, like in the old days, you know, because I knew, you know, I knew Pedro Hizzo was going to win that fight and win the title and all this stuff, but I don't think like that anymore.
People saying that they felt like they sensed the kind of relief from Anderson almost, like now he's got this weight off his shoulders. Is somebody that's close to him, did you pick up on that at all?
I would say that somewhat that's probably true, and another side is like, you know, nobody wants to lose, man. Nobody wants to lose, and he doesn't know how to lose. He doesn't remember how to lose. It's been too long since he's lost. This one's gonna sink in a couple days after, you know? Like I said, the first thing I hear when we walk in is somebody thinks it's a fix, and all the stupid shit that people are gonna say, you know, will start to drive somebody crazy, and, you know, he'll, everybody knows, I know everybody knows he's gonna want the rematch.
Did you think he was clowning at first when he went down? I kind of was like, was this really happening? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Because the way that he hit him with that last punch, you see his head snap. It's weird, man. You get that head to snap one certain way and you go. And Weidman caught him perfectly where he needed to hit him to knock him out.
Do you think the moment he speaks to his kids when he gets home from Brazil, the moment you get that call for that rematch, you guys look in his kids' eyes, to your dad, look in your kids' eyes and explain his behavior in that cage?
Dude, I've been in this business for so long, and when you're the champion, the way everything is when you're champion and the way things are when you lose, how everything changes and how people change, it's pretty weird. It's a weird thing for these guys to deal with. And you know, Anderson plays a lot of things off publicly. The guy went on this win streak because he's an amazing competitor and he's an amazing talent. He's going to want to redeem himself. I don't think there's any way in hell he moves to 205. He wouldn't do it when he had the belt. You know, I think he's going to look at that tape, go back in again. The one thing that everybody said would be the end of this fight was Chris Weidman taking him to the ground once he got his hands. He did it immediately. Went after a ton of stuff, hit Anderson with some big shots. Anderson got back up, you know, definitely got in his head in that first round, but then came out and just, you know, second round, got caught, kept doing it and got caught. Everybody, man, Roy Jones Jr., Tyson, Usher, Steven Seagal, the whole crew that was over there, they were all saying he could have finished that fight 25 different ways, and you know, but he didn't. He played around and ended up getting caught.
Is part of what you're feeling right now anger?
Yeah, I'm pissed. Anger? Do I look mad?
No.
I'm fucking exhausted, but no, I'm not mad. What would I have to be mad about tonight?
There could be a million reasons too that come to mind.
Stupid questions, maybe? Oh, what?
Two that come to mind. There were some big fights on the horizon.
I don't care about that stuff. That stuff doesn't bother me. You know? Every night you go out there and these guys fight, anything can happen. The last fight we just did was Sonnen, and that fight ends and goes into the next round. Jones loses, you know what I mean? Obviously, it's not like getting knocked out the way Anderson did, but still, anything can happen when you go out there and fight, and I gave that shit up a long time ago. That's why when people ask me, seriously, who's gonna win? Like, people will come up in the street and ask me, like, I know the answer, like, I know who's gonna win or something. No idea who's gonna win, and whoever wins, wins, and whatever happens, happens, and we roll with it.
I couldn't help but notice you talking to Roy for a very long time backstage.
Yeah, that's another Jones that's pretty bummed out.
Yeah. What was he saying to you?
So Roy Jones Jr., right? So Anderson has been talking about boxing him forever, you know? And I called Roy on Tuesday and I said, you know Anderson Silva's been talking about boxing you and all of that. I said, are you interested in this? He said, yes, I am. And I said, are you free and clear to talk to me? You're not under contract with any other promoter? And he goes, don't worry about what I'm doing. You and I go way back. He says, I'll be there Saturday and we'll figure this thing out. So he flew out here tonight, you know, and I was just kind of, I like to talk about the ideas of things, and we were going to talk after tonight. And after that first round, after the first round, I don't know if you guys saw Roy Jones jump up and start screaming at me, but Roy Jones jumped up and started running over. He said, he's done, he's done, he's in his head, this fight's over already, this fight's over right now in this round, meaning Silva was going to beat him. And yeah, and then halfway through that round, that whole fucking side of the arena was like, holy shit, you know. And Usher trains with Anderson, and so it's a crazy night.
So is that talk gone then? I mean, is it...
Oh no, Roy's still saying, listen, let me tell you what we can do.
Well, from your point of view, I mean, in some ways with Anderson not being the champ, it seems like it'd almost be easier to make the fight now.
Are you Roy Jones Jr.?
Is that what he was saying?
He was saying all kinds of shit to me, yeah. He wants that fight.
You're not interested?
Oh no, it's not that.
What did you say back then?
Even today, if Anderson came back out in that second round and knocked him out, I still don't know what the answer was. I brought him out here to talk. You know? Before you can even... A crazy fight like that, like a boxing match between two guys, you got to sit down and you got to find out what expectations are. What are your expectations? What do you want to get out of this thing? What do you think? I want $7 million. Roy, thanks for flying out here. It was nice talking to you. I love you. Have a good day. You know, you got to find out what everybody's expectations are, what everybody, you know, what Anderson wants, what Roy wants. Is this really going to be boxing? Is this be this? Just wanted to sit down face to face and talk. And me and Roy Jones do go way back, like years, like when I was in my early 20s.
And so would that be a UFC promotion though, or would that be in conjunction with a boxing promoter? How would that work?
No, Roy is his own promoter,
Yeah,
as far as I know. Right. And we're going to talk about that too. I said, are you free and clear? He said, you and me go way back. Don't worry about what I'm doing. We'll come out and we'll figure this thing out.
I guess the bottom line of what we're trying to find out is, does the result tonight change anything in that possibility, whether it be positive or negative? Because Anderson lost tonight, does your position on that possibility change at all?
Anderson Silva needs to go home, hang out with his family, you know, take a week or two to shake this thing off, you know. I mean, there's times like when guys will win a fight and they don't want to talk for 3 weeks. You know what I mean? It's really part of the process. It really is. And especially a big night like tonight, and when you lose the way that he lost, and there's a process for this. So I had Royal over me. I had, you know, everybody was talking to me. I said, we just got to wait for Anderson to ride this out.